Good day, YouTube family. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. All right, today we're going to be talking about Tupac Shakur and Keefe D. Now, Tupac has been deceased for almost 30 years. Now, his date of death, to be exact, was September 13th, 1996. At the age of 25. This case is still, as we're talking, a cold case. Now, effective this up and coming Monday, August 10th, 2026, Keefe D will be on trial for orchestrating the killing of Tupac Shakur. So, we will see what happens, but we're going to talk a little bit more in depth about the whole entire situation. Now, we're still talking Tupac. So, Tupac's shooting occurred on September 7th, 1996. And the cause of death was because of drive-by shooting. So, he didn't live that many days after the shooting occurred. This wasn't his first incident with being shot either. So it's just a sad situation altogether. But we're hoping that there is justice that will be served. Now, he was killed in Las Vegas. This case is still a cold case. The jurisdiction, as far as who has jurisdiction of this case and who has been doing the research all of these years, still remains Las Vegas PD. So on Monday, August 10th, Keefe D will be going to trial because they think that he had a part in Tupac's murder, because he was doing interviews, he wrote a book, and he was talking about his involvement with many people. Now, the police stated his media comments canceled out post-immunity agreements from 2008. So, look at that. All right, so right here in the back with the gray hat, this is Keefe D. Now, Keefe D recently had a birthday on June 14th. So this man is incarcerated, accused of being involved for the Tupac murder at the age of 63. Now in the middle, this is Suge Knight. And back there, that's just Tupac. But he recently did an interview from jail because he's incarcerated, Keefe D, and he's saying that he didn't do it.
I don't know about no Winston Churchill, Frank Sinatra. Just read the book, you know what I'm saying? And the black thing, the lady, she gave me $150,000.
But then when I was watching the interview this week, and the way you sort of go through it by play, like then this happened, it's very believable.
They wrote me a script to follow. My lawyer came with the script. It seemed like he was at everything the whole time.
When you were talking in this interview about Tupac's murder, and when you were doing this book, were you considering maybe his family at all?
No, I just did it for the money.
So he's saying he only did as far as the interviews and claiming that he was responsible for the setup of Tupac. He said he did it for the money. He said he did not write the book. Allegedly, he's saying that he didn't write the book, and now he's saying that somebody gave him a script and he just took the money, and that's what has occurred. However, he's on trial on Monday, August 10th, 2026, and that'll give him a chance to prove whether he did it or not. But it's not a good situation to be in, and many people loved Tupac, and here he is taking responsibility and alleging in the past that he was the one responsible for the death of Tupac. So Keefe D recently, while incarcerated, did an interview and he's stating not guilty. Mind you, Keefe D has did multiple interviews on different platforms saying that he is responsible for the death of Tupac. Time will tell. The Tupac Shakur estate do want answers. All right. And as far as Keefe D is concerned, my personal opinion is I do not believe he wrote the book. I don't believe it. But as far as his affiliation with Tupac, I looked at some interviews and he personally said that he did not personally know Tupac. Now, he did mention he had an opportunity to meet Suge Knight before, but the reason why this whole situation took place allegedly was because Keefe D nephew, his name was Orlando Anderson, was beat up by Tupac Shakur and Death Row. So Keefe D says that was the reason why he killed Tupac. Now, I don't know if that's true or anything, because right now he's saying that he only took the money and it's not true. So I'm going to take his word for it. Time will tell as far as law enforcement doing their job. Here's a clip from Keefe D and he's talking.
What was Suge Knight's reaction? He was getting down, trying to duck. Anybody that got some sense, gonna get their ass down. But he was getting down there. He was trying to get out the fucking way. So he wasn't trying to grab Tupac? Nah. And while y'all was shooting up the BMW, Tupac was trying to get in the back seat. He just looked like he was breakdancing. And bullets was hitting. So when y'all was shooting up the BMW, what was Suge Knight's reaction? He was getting down, trying to duck. Anybody that got some sense, gonna get their ass down.
All right, so I'm playing a clip, and that's a clip of him admitting responsibility for Tupac's murder. Now, I don't know what to say, but time will tell. So I'm going to close this out right now. Rest in peace to Tupac. Prayers to the estate. Prayers for the whole entire family and his fan base. And basically, Proverbs chapter 18, verse 12. Before destruction, the heart of a man is haughty, and before honor is humility. Now, we're going to see if justice is served. But Keefe D claimed a lot of things. Time will tell. Sometimes this is a lesson learned. I don't know if he did it or he did not do it. But sometimes when you make a lot of noise and you want to be heard, sometimes you get the wrong signal that goes out and comes back and bites you in the behind. But have a great night. Thank you for listening. Like and subscribe. Take care.